Hi guys, welcome back. It's Arabella. I hope you are living your best life today, and it's almost here, NaNoWrimo. So that is what we're going to be talking about today. Should you do it? Should you not do it? Have you done it before? All of this is going to be answered and talked about today. So first off, you need to like this video, subscribe, share it, and comment down below. Have you done Nano before? Are you thinking about it? Are you contemplating it? What are the reasons why or why not? I'm going to give you mine, and we're going to talk about it. All right, let's do this. Okay, so point number one is something that one of my Instagram followers brought up, which I definitely recommend you go over there. Is she was talking about, like, and it's obvious, I don't know why I didn't think about this, but the quantity versus quality issue. What you get when you do NaNoWrimo is you're putting out a lot and the numbers are good, the word counts are good, but how good is that writing? And this comes with a lot of new questions, like how are you typically a quick drafter and therefore that quality will be higher, or are you more of a slow-paced writer and you're doing Nano and sure you got the word count, but maybe that writing just isn't the best in terms of quality, and perhaps you could maybe save a couple of things. I almost just fell off. So it kind of depends on how you are as a writer, and it is a risk that happens when you do Nano, and it's something to really consider. I would definitely suggest that you think about how you like to write and how you typically do that. If you've done Nano before, how much of it did you actually keep? How much of it, was something that made it to the final cut? And I mean, I know that at least with my drafts anyway, most of my, if not all of my previous drafts, I mean, a lot of them have been rewrites, let's be honest, but a lot of that stuff it never really gets to the very end, so you could just say it doesn't matter anyway. There's a lot of ways you can look at that issue, but it is something to consider when you're thinking about doing Nano. And then I think another kind of con to it, which is going to be number two, is that there is a high risk of creative burnout. So me, as an extremely creative person who has always had what I felt like was an endless well of creativity that I felt like literally never had a bottom, I found that bottom on 2019 NaNoWrimo. I was so spent. I couldn't draw, I couldn't write, I couldn't do any of my artistic things, which I have many of. I am a makeup artist. I like to do photography and modeling, and I just love to create art. That is where my heart and soul is, and I couldn't do it for like 2 months. I was so spent because of Nano, and it was the first year that I had actually ever attempted it seriously or at all, and I was just, it really took me out. So and it could have been just that I wasn't prepared for it. I mean, I made Nano by like 47 words. I barely made it. I skinned by by itty bitty little bits, and I don't know, so we'll see. But it's definitely something I'm going to make more of a priority this time around than getting the final, the winner, all that shit. So, so enough about the cons of Nano. I'm over that shit. Let's talk about the pros. And so, obviously, number 3 is all the stuff you can get done. Like, wow, 50,000 words, like that's typically people's, I mean, it really just depends on the genre and what type of book you're writing, but 50,000 words is like almost a novel. It could be a novella or whatever you call them. So that is a lot. That's a lot. I know with my second draft, that got done so fast because of Nano. Like, I think I got almost to the very end. So that's really cool. That is a huge plus. Especially given how long it takes to really complete a novel and doing rewrites and drafts and editing and betas and all this stuff. If you can get a lot done in a short amount of time, that is a definite pro and definitely something to consider. Number 4 is probably my most favorite, which is the community. Yay! Everybody's like so happy and ready to go, and that person who like has to be number 1, they like have to finish first because, whatever, it doesn't make you better than anybody, but that's fine. Even if you don't finish, you are still wonderful and worthy, and I will love you anyway. But yeah, the community is so great, and it is so cool to see so many creative people doing the same thing and working towards the same goal all at the same time. Like, that's cool. I don't know how many other industries have that or something like it, where it's a month-long affair, and I love it. And I mean, I'm talking about it now to you all, so it's just that community aspect that I love, and it creates a lot of content for people like me who like to create the content, and then people like you who just like to watch, or both. It's so cool. And I know when I first made my author platform, I jumped in right in the middle of Nano, and I was like, what is this? I was such a little noob, and I was like, oh my gosh, #NaNoWrimo, like, wow. It was ridiculous, but that's what I came into this whole thing with. Like, that was my beginning of this journey with my platform and everything. So I was just like, wow, I like stars in my eyes and hearts in my eyes and everything, because I just really adored that. And I feel like that is such a good inspiration. And then, so speaking of number 4 is the inspiration. Like, you get gung-hoed. Like I said before, you have those people who are just like, boom, coming out like a bat out of hell, this fucking bitch. Just, woo, they are going. And that's great. And you do it however you like to do it. I don't care. But most people, at least when we start, are like inspired to get it, inspired to get that goal, inspired to write. And we have all of that creative energy that I was talking about just really coming through. And that is so cool. Like, I don't believe in writer's block, but some people say that, they get writer's block and stuff. And this is a great way to kind of just blast past that and just be inspired. So I love it. I love that so much. Being pushed outside your comfort zone. Okay, so I'm a huge proponent of doing stuff that you wouldn't typically do, that pushes you outside your comfort zone. I do it all the time. I grow from it. It is the best thing you can do for yourself, even if you're scared, anxious, and you can think of all the things that can go wrong or whatever. Push it out of your mind. No one is holding you accountable. You are not, lesser or better than anybody else. If you win or finish, it doesn't matter. It's just you doing something that pushes you outside your comfort bubble is extremely valuable to who you are as a person. I cannot understate that. You gain confidence. You gain a good feeling about yourself, more self-esteem. Your writing gets better. You have a better view of your writing, a better outlook on your work, which I feel like is extremely lacking in this community, and we need to pursue that on a stronger level. So doing Nano, win, lose, or whatever, however you wish to do it, is only going to benefit you, and it should only benefit you. It shouldn't be something where you are hard on yourself, or it hurts your writing. It should only better you in your writing. So that is humongous, and I love it. And okay, number 7. I love number 7. Number 7 is you never know what you're gonna get from yourself. Okay, so you never know, with all the community and the inspiration and the confidence that you're getting, what you're gonna come up with, what you're gonna write, and how this is gonna propel your story, change your story, make your story better, finish your story. Like, holy cow, this can do so much for you. This could just propel you in a whole new direction. NaNoWrimo is just so good for that. And again, I don't know if you guys have noticed it, but I feel like there's a little bit more pros than there are cons to this list. Just saying. So we're going to kind of switch gears a little bit, but number 8 is going to be you considering documenting your journey. So this is really fun. One, it keeps you accountable, and 2, it gets the community really in on it with you, and that is just gravy on the mashed potatoes that is NaNoWrimo. Can't believe I just said that. But yeah, that documenting it, I feel like, is a great idea. If you're gonna do Nano, I would highly recommend you document it. I mean, it doesn't have to be every day. That kind of gets a little repetitive, but maybe once a week, or just share your word count, or maybe do little vlogs or videos or whatever, you know, whatever you want to do. I think that'd be fun. Okay, so Number 9 is not a point at all. It is me needing to make my official decision on if I'm gonna do it, and yes, I'm gonna do it. Okay, yay. Did anybody actually think I wasn't gonna do it? No, you knew I was gonna do it. You knew. Okay, we're totally gonna do it. Despite my worries about, you know, the burnout and stuff, it is just going to be something that I'm going to have to manage and think about and make sure that I put it as a priority, because I don't want to get there again. So if that means I don't finish and get all 50K, then I don't care. You know, it is what it is. So yeah, I think that Nano is great. I think that you should do it. Or, you know, think about it, consider it. You still have like 15 days or 16 days. I don't know, whenever this video, that's just when I'm filming. Who knows when I'm gonna post it. But yeah, I hope you liked this video. I hope it helped you make a decision. If it did, comment below telling me why. Was it one point? Was it several? Or just what are your concerns about it? If you're still like teetering, why? If you're just like, nope, I'm not doing it, crazy, people are crazy, just tell me why. Okay, so subscribe, be a part of the army. Don't forget to check out my blog, which has a bunch of blogs about writing advice that you could definitely benefit for. That'll be a great Preptober spill sesh for you. Check out my other videos, follow me on social media, and thank you for dropping by. See ya!